comic book fans, and welcome to another exciting edition of Cammy's Comic Corner. I'm your host as always, Cammy. Now, you're used to the Book of the Month reviews and the weekly review shows, but I'm trying something different in 2011. At the very end of each month, I'm going to review a different graphic novel from Top Shelf, because while we all know the whole DC, Marvel, Dark Horse books, I feel that Top Shelf has a lot of good quality works that you people don't know about. So every month, end of the month, I'm going to highlight a selection that I deem fit. And I'm going to start off with January with one of my favorites. It's Too Cool to Be Forgotten. It's written and drawn by Alex Robinson of Box Office Poison and Tricked fame. And it centers around a 40-year-old man who wants to quit smoking. He's tried everything, cold turkey, the 12-step programs, whatever. And his wife suggests, well, why don't you go see this hypnotist? And just to humor his wife with this whole, new age medicine, he goes to be put under, and, he's never been hypnotized before, so it's going to be a new experience for him. Well, it turns out it actually works, and it transports him back to his teenage self in 1985. He has a whole full set of hair, he's a gawky, horny as hell teenager, and now he kind of has to figure out that, okay, this is when I started smoking, was in high school. I wanted to impress some girls at a party. So all I have to do is relive high school, well, up to this, party. And then when that moment comes where I'm offered a cigarette, I'll turn it down. And I'll be transported back to my 40-year-old self. And, lesson learned, I'll stop smoking. Well, he gets to go throughout high school. There is the big party that weekend. And he gets to just relive and just total deja vu moments of, oh my God, I remember all these people. And even kind of letting some secretive information from, that he knew years later loose into this little high school. So it's really fun because you get to see him reliving high school in his own skin. But also, he gets to just realize, wow, I was really different back then. And we couldn't even spike our hair. We couldn't, be ourselves. And he keeps trying to inform his other peers, no, it'll be better after this. And everyone's just looking at him like, are you high or something? What's the matter with you? But he gets to relive those glory years of high school as his 40-year-old self, trapped in his teenage body. Party comes that weekend. He turns down the smoking. And he thinks, okay, now I'll be transported back. But he's not. So then we learn that it's something bigger, that it wasn't just the turning away the cigarette. Something was going on in that point in his life that really had a big, deep, severe impact on him. And I'm not going to give away what it is, but it's very tear-jerking because I think it's happened to everyone at least once. But it's Alex Robinson at his finest, in my opinion. He knows how to write characters, and he especially knows all the anger, the anguish, and the horniness that we all go through as teenagers. I mean, if you were to go back into high school as your, much more experienced self, would you do things differently? Absolutely you would. You talk about it all the time. Oh, if I only did this in high school. Well, Andy Wicks gets to in this graphic novel, and it's quite the good impact. And I almost squirt a couple tears at the end. I'm not gonna be embarrassed to say that. But yes, that is a book you should check out from Top Shelf. If you want more of Alex's work, you can go find him at comicbookalex.com. And then if you want more gorgeous titles from Top Shelf, you can head on over to topshelfcomics.com. And if you want more Cammy's Comic Corner goodness, you can head on over to www.cammyscomiccorner.com, and you can listen to the Geeky Talkie episodes. I did interview Alex Robinson back last year, so you can find it under the interview section or the Geeky Talkie section. And also there's the Book of the Month reviews, there's the weekly reviews, and then there's the other Geeky Talkies as well. So that does it for the month of January. Hope to see you back here in February, where I debut another cool Top Shelf book that I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy as well. So this has been Cammy's Comic Corner. I have been your host, Cammy. I, too, am too cool to be forgotten.